I'm cackling right now. My teenager and husband are constantly leaving the baby gates I have installed on the stairs and door to the mudroom open. The dog will then go into the mudroom and eat the cat litter, or she'll pee on the carpeted landing or go up to our room to get into our trash or the diaper pail. It drives me bananas. Making them clean it up doesn't seem to deter them from constantly forgetting to shut the gates. My teenager maintains that they don't leave the gate open. So I bought one of those window alarms that has a separate magnet and then the main unit, so when you separate them, it alarms that the window is open. You can put these things just about anywhere, such as doors, fridge or freezer, cabinets, etc. You can also set a delay, which is what I did, so it isn't alarming just from someone walking through. Currently upstairs with the toddler for a nap and heard the teenager go down the stairs. And 30 seconds later the alarm starts going off. I sent them laughing face emojis and they just said, "Die." I responded with a kissy face and offered to turn it up louder if they'd like me to. But I'm sitting here trying not to wake the baby up from laughing. I didn't tell my husband I bought these alarms, so I can't wait for him to come home and find out about them too. Face with tears of joy. Edit. For those saying the timer should be shorter, I agree, I just don't have another option. There are 3 settings. 0 seconds delay and the alarm plays every 5 seconds. 30 seconds delay and the alarm plays every 20 seconds. Or 0 seconds delay and the alarm plays continuously. Other alarms I was looking at had similar options. This is just the one that was cost-effective, came in a 2-pack, and could get here within a day. Husband is home but hasn't gone upstairs or through the mudroom yet. He usually skips the mudroom and comes inside through the sliding doors. It's almost toddler bath time, so I'm sure it'll happen soon. Update. Husband did indeed leave the gate open. He made it back over to the stove where he had the loud fans on, so he didn't immediately hear the alarm. Everyone else heard it and I said, "Who left the gate open?" My middle child immediately gave up my husband and said, "He did it." My husband said it wasn't me, and she fired back at him that he just came down the stairs and it definitely was him. Then the alarm went off again and he said, "What is that?" And then, "Really, babe?" Before rolling his eyes and marching over to fix the gate. Everyone got a pretty good laugh about it. I'll have to give it a trial run and see how well it deters them from leaving it open in the future. Edit. I keep getting comments about training my dog. Thanks for the concern, but she only pees in that one spot. It's a muscle memory thing because we have scrubbed, steamed, painted, and replaced carpet and underlayment, and she will still squat there and only there, nowhere else in the house. As for her getting into diapers and socks and underwear, we've worked with her vet about the possibility of doing medications, but ultimately have been told it's largely a dog thing. Some dogs don't care much for poop and other body odors, and some can't get enough of them. She will only go for the poop diapers, so she seems to be driven by the same urge she gets when she goes after the cat litter. We've been told we can put her on essentially doggy Prozac, or we can just keep those things out of her reach. I don't want to put her on meds if we can help it, so this is our solution right now. If it proves ineffective in the future or she starts getting into other stuff, we will revisit the behavioral stuff with the vet. Also keep getting told to get a spring-loaded gate. They are spring-loaded. The issue is that all of these auto-close gates also have a feature where being pushed open to 90 degrees causes it to stay open and disable the auto-close until it gets nudged enough to come out of the open setting. Final update. I worked nights all weekend and slept during most of the day Saturday/Sunday. Throughout that time I heard the gate alarms go off frequently. The teenager stayed in their room most of the time, so it was definitely my husband setting it off the majority of the time. I haven't rubbed it in his face yet. He knows that I know that he's aware he's the problem. To his credit, he hasn't complained about it, at least not to my face, though I did hear him say, "Oh God damn it," once before going back to shut a gate. And neither he nor the teenager have decided to just flip the off switch on the side, so at least they're going along with it. The teenager is much more vocal about their hatred of the alarm, said it's a very overstimulating sound, to which I said, "Then I guess you'd better shut the gate, eh?" They're proving to be much more trainable than my husband, but hopefully with a few more weeks of Pavloving him, he'll just do it automatically. Thanks for all the comments. I got a lot of chuckles out of them. Comment by user. Outstanding. My husband always denied leaving the freezer open because of not pushing the door quite hard enough to close completely. We remodeled the kitchen recently and the new fridge has an alarm on the door. I get to laugh at him every time it starts beeping at him. Reply by original poster. My husband denies leaving the gate open constantly, but I know the truth. We shall soon find out. Comment by user. We have door alarms at work, dementia unit, that go off after so long if the door is held open, or if the door bounces so the magnet connection /gets pushed on without the code. The doors have been bouncing for months. It's mildly entertaining to watch my coworkers have to go back and fix it multiple times a day. There's a trick to closing it gently, but most just charge through and whatever happens happens. Reply by original poster. This is how you end up with the police knocking at the entrance with Mrs. Such and such, who wandered out an open door and was found shuffling along in the middle of the road 3 blocks away. True story, actually happened at a facility I used to work in. Comment by user. I know they're a teenager, but fuck. I would never tell my mum to die. Reply by original poster. It's just the relationship we have. It definitely wasn't serious. Comment by user. I read Murder Room and now I know that I need sleep. Reply by original poster. Just blare out my secrets for the world to hear, why don't you? Comment by user. Since you can't train your husband and son, maybe consider training the dog. Somebody in that household should be trainable. Reply by original poster. https://www.reddit.com/r/pettyrevenge/s/lgmfpbdckp. Besides that, dog is pretty good. Just has a couple things we haven't been able to totally train out of her. Comment by user. I don't know if this is so much petty revenge. To me it seems more like my husband and teenage son are so inconsiderate and inattentive that I have to resort to drastic measures to ensure they do one small thing that makes it so our dog doesn't get in danger or create a mess that I will inevitably need to clean up. But it does seem like a good solution to that problem, so good for you, I guess. Reply by original poster. It's revenge in that both of them adamantly claim that they never leave the gate open. It's not me, it must be them. It must be opening back open on its own. The dog must be getting it open somehow. I'm getting revenge on their negligence by embarrassing them with a loud-ass alarm that they have to backtrack to shut off. Everyone in the house is now aware of exactly who keeps leaving the gates open. Comment by user. Just be aware that when you, inevitably, leave the gate open yourself, you will be mocked mercilessly. Reply by original poster. Oh, I've already told the kids I'm 100% going to forget at some point, so you're absolutely right. Comment by user. Love this. Some of my family swear they don't leave stuff out. Well, their entire house is a mess, so obviously they're in denial, lol. It would be so funny if an alarm went off everything they set something down after they were done using it. I bet it would go off constantly. Reply by original poster. This is why I have AirTags on my stuff, because I am prone to setting things down and forgetting where they are constantly. Even in a house that is only mildly cluttered, my brain won't see the damn thing sitting right in front of me. I would absolutely invest in a system that nagged my kids to put their shit away though, like a stick-on device that detects motion, and if it's still for a specified amount of time, it starts to alarm or notification bomb them. If I could invent it, I'd be rich, I reckon. Comment by user. We did this at my house for the bathroom door because our cat would pee on the bath mat in one of the bathrooms. It works well at training people. Reply by original poster. My old kitty used to do this. What is with the bath mats? Comment by user. This is amazing. Did you find them on Amazon? We have a similar issue over here. Reply by original poster. Yes. I got these ones. https://a.co/d/ow01ed. Specifically, but there's several options. Not an affiliate link. I don't have a storefront, whatever that means. Comment by user. I like it, but won't the alarms wake up the toddler? Reply by original poster. All the way up the stairs and behind a closed door, it's still a mildly audible and annoying sound that would probably wake me up, but he sleeps like the dead, thankfully. Unless, of course, you crinkle a snack wrapper or something. Comment by user. Great idea, but like, why isn't your dog housebroken though? Reply by original poster. https://www.reddit.com/r/pettyrevenge /s/LGMFPBDCKP. Comment by user. I think it's pretty funny that you let your teenager say that to you and you just let it ride. It's part of being a teenager and you know it's a joke. Is it a joke? Surely it's a joke. It gives them a sense of person to be able to not be scared of you. Reply by original poster. It's definitely not serious. It's never said in a bullying sort of way and they only ever say it within their friend and family groups. Comment by user. D? Really? Reply by original poster. Just something teenagers say. I'm dead, skull. When something is funny, die. When someone pranks them or makes a joke at their expense. It's not serious and is never said in a bullying sort of way. Comment by user. I was bad about closing the baby gate too, so I rigged up a spring to shut the gate behind me. For a $3 mod it worked great. Reply by original poster. Ours has a built-in spring, but if you push it to 90 degrees it will automatically stay open. Comment by user. You'd better hope neither of them can outlast you against the alarm. Reply by original poster. I'm a nurse. I have to listen to alarms for 12 straight hours 3 days a week. I can outlast anyone in this house. Laughing face. Comment by user. Sounds like the gate is for the dog, but just noting these alarms typically have button batteries and often do not have child-safe closures, just pop off, no screw. So they aren't a good option for anyone with young children who still put things in their mouths. Reply by original poster. They are double as thankfully. Comment by user. Pet pads. Dog/cat pee pads. For the one spot the dog liked to pee. So it's a bit easier to clean. I hope it helps. This sounds amazing. Starstruck alarms for gates. Baby and other type of gates. Reply by original poster. We have washable ones. Sometimes she will pee on them on laundry day though, and then the landing is left naked. Then someone leaves the damn gate open again, and that's how she gets it directly on the carpet. It can be rather maddening, especially when everyone else claims it wasn't them. Okay. I guess the cats open the gate then. Comment by user. Your child told you to die? Reply by original poster. This casual term used by a specific generation. It was not meant seriously. I responded with a kissy face and asked if I should turn it on the loudest setting. It's just the type of relationship we have that we joke around like that. Comment by user. Nicely done. I'd suggest also getting a spring that will close the gates. Sometimes trying to train them never works, and I'm sure the alarms will be disabled quickly. Reply by original poster. The one to the mudroom does close on its own, but if it opens to 90 degrees it will stay open. Seems to be the case for every brand I looked into. It's a feature, not a flaw, meant to allow it to stay open purposely. Just not a feature I really wanted, unfortunately. Comment by user. I loved your story, but how about getting a baby gate that operates with spring and magnetic lock? Reply by original poster. It has a spring. The issue is every single gate that has an auto-close feature also has a feature where if it's pushed to 90 degrees open, it will stay open. Comment by user. Kind of annoying, but I get it. Still annoying though. Reply by original poster. That's the point. If they do not like having a shrill alarm blaring at them, they will learn to keep the gate shut. Comment by user. If I texted my mom that in high school I would be in deep shit. Reply by original poster. Depending on how old you are, it was a different time with different slang. Nowadays it's said amongst friends and never in a bullying sort of way. Comment by user. Cave you just get self-closing doors? Reply by original poster. We have them, but once those are pushed to 90 degrees they stay open on their own. Comment by user. Have you considered training your dog? I really dislike pet owners who do not put in the time and effort it takes to raise an animal. Reply by original poster. https://www.reddit.com/r/petty-revenge/s/LGMFPBDCKP. Comment by user. All the schadenfreude is great, but this solution is about 30 times more complicated than necessary, more socially caustic, and infinitely less efficient than at least one other alternative. If you install the gate at a slight angle/incline, 2 degree, away from the direction that it's typically opened, The weight of the door will cause it to shut on its own. No batteries required. Price? Nothing. Fixed time, 1 minute. Continued family frustration and harassment effort. 0. Why use shame when gravity works so much better? Reply by original poster. It's multidirectional. People open it whatever direction they are walking. Putting it at an incline would make it so it will get stuck against the floor opening it the other direction. Please leave your story in the comments. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to get new update. Thank you.